Yo, what's up guys? I know I've been making a whole lot of videos lately, just been kind of taking a break from doing long form content on YouTube. I've been streaming a lot. We're back, and I just wanted to talk about why I'm not planning on playing Mr. Pandaria. I've had a lot of friends coming into my stream asking me if I'm going to play MoP. So this video is going to be about why I don't plan on playing Mr. Pandaria at all. So back when Kata launched a while ago, I did end up leveling in phase 1. Not like right off launch, but maybe like a month after the game had dropped because I was still playing Season of Discovery at the time. I was leveling because my brother and some of his buddies were getting into Kata and he kept bugging me to play, so I was like, alright, I'll give it a shot. But when I was leveling in Kata, I really noticed how the game had really started to change. I mean, really, the game starts changing in like Wrath towards going more towards the retail version of the game. But you really start to notice it in like Kata. Long story short, as I was leveling in Kata, I hated the feel of the game. I hated the dungeons. The aesthetics of the dungeons, to me, were some of the worst dungeons I'd ever run. I'd rather run like BRD than any Kata dungeon. I just don't like them aesthetically. I think they look stupid. I don't like it. I just hated it in general. Long story short, I did end up getting to level 85, did a few battlegrounds, got a few blues, and then I quit because I don't know, I just didn't like the game. Thinking about it more, I think I kind of feel the same way with Mr. Pandaria as I did leveling in Kata Classic. I just don't like the vibe way too much. There's way too much going on. As the years have gone by and I've gotten older, I've realized I really love the feel of old school MMOs. Maybe it's a little bit of a nostalgia feel, I don't know. But at the same time, I just want a chill game. I just want to relax. I don't want this high octane giga gamer stuff. Like, I just want a chill game, all right? MoP to me is really what I consider vanilla retail WoW. It's the first expansion where the game is completely shifted to the retail style of gameplay. I did play a lot of Battlegrounds in pre-patch. I got almost fully purple geared, but when you see numbers pop up that are like 69,969, I'm just like, bro, what are these numbers? I can't even comprehend the stuff that's popping up on my screen, you know? Another thing is, anyone that knows me knows I'm a big PvP player. It's the one aspect of MMOs I can actually get a little sweaty at. Everything else I don't really care for, and I just don't see myself pushing past maybe 2.2k rating. Everyone who's good at the game is already going to be like some of the best players in the game. There's going to be very few people that break out and get like glad for the first time. If it's their first time playing, it's just not going to happen. People are already so good at the game and get so good at the meta, especially like retail players coming back into MoP. They're going to dominate, which leads me to my next point. I already don't like the feel of the game. Why am I going to force myself to play a game I don't want to play? The one thing about WoW is when a new expansion comes out, classes change quite a bit. It's almost like learning a whole new class. That, and you gotta grind out the new gear every single expansion that comes out. You're back on the WoW treadmill and it's just exhausting. Not to mention new arena seasons, you gotta grind the new arena gear every single season. I'm just exhausted of the WoW gameplay loop. I think that's one of the reasons why I just love and prefer to play vanilla WoW. Every raid is relevant for the entire game. Sure, some of the raids have a few chase items for certain classes, but there's reasons to go back into those raids and get some gear. The game's a lot more linear than vertical. I think it's cool. Until you get into AK-40 and Axe, there's some power creep there, but I love that all the content is relevant the whole time you're playing. Vanilla WoW just checks all the boxes for me, and I have no reason to play Mr. Pandaria. Another thing, I feel like I'm big on escapism and immersion when I'm playing MMOs, and I feel like that's something the later versions of WoW kind of fail to do. To me, it feels like you're just queuing dungeons, raids, battlegrounds, arenas, and sitting in your capital city the rest of the time, not really doing a whole lot. It becomes World of Q-craft. I feel like vanilla WoW and older MMOs in general just do a better job of putting you out in the world, and you really feel that immersion when you're playing older MMOs, and I just vibe with that way more. I also think it's best for me to not play MoP because, let's be real, there's going to be a player drop off after phase 1, and if you continue to play MoP and enjoy it, that's cool. I'm glad you're playing a game that you enjoy, but for me, I'm just not in it for the Mr. Pandaria, you know what I'm saying? This will be my one and only video talking about MoP. I'm done talking about MoP starting now. I do plan on seeing it all the way through over there on Night Slayer. We're going all the way to phase 6 in Nax. I do have some videos planned for phase 6, so keep an eye out for that if you like my Paladin content. At this point, the only versions of WoW I even want to fuck with are Vanilla WoW and TBC, straight up. I know those games, I like to play them, I like them. I prefer Vanilla WoW over TBC, but TBC's cool. I'll mess with it when it comes out. It'll be fun. Maybe make a few videos on it. We'll see. In other news, what do you guys think of the RuneScape hype right now? That stuff's crazy. It's interesting to see a lot of the bigger WoW content creators make a switch over to RuneScape. WoW is in kind of a weird spot right now. I don't know. It's interesting, and I'm gonna be honest. The hype got me logging back into RuneScape. I played a lot of RuneScape back in the day, so it's just, you know, the past few days I've just been logging in, messing around with it. I'm not sure if I want to make a whole video like talking about it, but I just find it interesting that like all the WoW Classic content creators are making a switch over to RuneScape, or even if it's not permanent, right? It's just a little phase they're doing, which it's interesting. It's good. It's good for like content on their end, but I don't know, what do you guys think of the mass WoW exodus to RuneScape right now? That's pretty much all I have for this video. Let me know down in the comments below, what games are you playing right now? Are you playing Mists of Pandaria? Are you still messing around over there on Night Slayer on Classic Era? Are you playing on Whitemane, or are you playing RuneScape now because of all the hype? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Go follow my Twitch. I stream at this point almost every day. I've been streaming for like about 120 hours a month the past 3 months. So if you think about that, that's like 30 hours a week on top of the job I already work, on top of trying to do YouTube. I'm out here grinding, boys. So go ahead, like, subscribe, support the videos. It really helps out a lot. I'm trying to make it, boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking around. I'm just messing around. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got for the video. Hope you have a good day, and peace.